Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to the 2009-10 Western Conference Finals. We are live here at the SAP Center in San Jose, California, where we're expecting a sellout crowd for Game 1 of this Western Conference Final between the Chicago Blackhawks and the San Jose Sharks. The Blackhawks got here by beating the Detroit Red Wings in the conference quarterfinals and then sweeping the Anaheim Ducks in the conference semifinals. As for San Jose, they beat the Phoenix Coyotes to get here and then swept the Dallas Stars to get here into this Western Conference Final. And as such, this road as the highest seed remaining, and actually the best team remaining in the playoffs, the road to the Stanley Cup, if they make it that far, will come right here through San Jose. So the Sharks very much want to get this series off on the right foot. The Blackhawks have shown they've got some fight in them, though. So we'll see which team can jump out to the early lead in this series. I'll just try to make that a little bit straighter, about like so. So let's jump in, get into this first period. We've got a sellout crowd here at the SAP Center. A lot of teal around here. Face-offs are even with 2+3 centers. That is a 3. That'll come over to Marleau, and we are off and running to start the first period. So, Marleau, take it away. That'll be opponent defense 9. Kane will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Kane gaining the zone. He'll throw that at net from the point. 6 is a save made by Nabokov over to Murray. Murray, inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Marleau. Kane will try to intimidate. Kane will take the puck away. Kane with it for Chicago. Opponent defense 1. Marleau will take the puck away for an inside shot. Kane will try to intimidate. Kane will take the puck away. Kane with it for Chicago. Lose the puck, inside shot for anybody. They'll give that to Heatley this time. Brouwer will try to intimidate. Brouwer will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Brouwer with it for the Blackhawks. Opponent defense 3. Heatley, that'll be an inside shot for the right wing. Murray will try to intimidate. Murray will take the puck away. Murray for San Jose. Opponent defense 10. That's going to be a penalty on Keith. Keith will go off for elbowing. We'll flip over our 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And we'll see what kind of power play San Jose is going to have. That's a 13. If one or more 4-rated defensive players, we do have a 4-rated defensive player. Still going to be a busy power play. We'll start off with an outside shot for Marleau. Marleau from the slot, or from the point, I should say. 7 is a goalie rating on Huet. 6, 8, and 9 are bad numbers. That's a 12. Save made by Huet. Then we have an outside shot for Thornton. Thornton stepping in to hold that in at the point. 7. He will lose that over to Seabrook. It'll work its way back over. They'll give that to Heatley for an outside shot. Heatley will step in at the point to hold it in. 6 is a goalie rating on Huet. That's a 2. Save made by Huet. Then that will be an inside shot for Heatley. Heatley will get that back in the slot. That's a 7. That's another goalie rating on Huet. That's a 7. Save made by Huet. Then an inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Thornton this time. Actually, they'll give that to Marleau. Marleau, 10. Save made. And the Blackhawks kill off an early power play. Arena groans. Ugh. Even face-off coming up. That is a 4. That'll come down. That'll move up to Heatley, and San Jose's got it once again. Opponent defense 6. Brouwer. That'll be an outside shot for Marleau. Marleau will try to penetrate. Marleau will not penetrate. Seabrook will take that away, and we'll have a forwards line change. Seabrook with it for the Blackhawks. Inside shot for anybody. He will give that to Hossa. Clo's got to risk trying to intimidate, but Clo will intimidate. He'll take the puck away from Hossa. Opponent defense 11. Hossa is going to get called for a penalty. He'll get called for hooking. We'll have a defenseman line change, and then we'll see what kind of power play San Jose is going to have. Conference final round is best of 5. That'll be a 15. We're checking for 3 or more 4-rated defensive players, which we do not have. So that'll be an outside shot for Pavelski. Pavelski from the point. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Huey. That's a 6. Score! Joe Pavelski giving the Sharks an early 1-0 lead. Arena cheers. Yay! You just knew with this potent San Jose offense, they were eventually going to work it loose. That will be from Chloe and Blake. As the Sharks now jump out to a 1-0 lead. Face-offs are +1 to San Jose. That is a 6. That'll come over to Blake, and we're off once again. That'll be passing F for Vlasic. Actually, right defenseman, hold on, I got these two switched around. So it is Blake, I just had them carded in the wrong places. As I was saying, passing F for Blake. That'll be an outside shot for Chloe. Chloe will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for Setaguchi. Setaguchi with an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offensive right D if offense rating 2 or more. Blake is a 4. He'll follow the rebound in. That's a 10. Save made by Huey. That'll go over to Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson for the Blackhawks. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Vlasic. Vlasic will hold it in at the point. 5. Save made over to Campbell. Campbell trying to get the Blackhawks out of the zone. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Sharp. Pavelski will try to intimidate. Pavelski will take the puck away. Pavelski for San Jose. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Setaguchi. Versteeg will try to intimidate. Versteeg will take the puck away. Versteeg with it for the Blackhawks. Trying to get the Blackhawks out of the zone. Passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Sharp. Sharp will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck over to Blake, and we'll have a forwards line change coming out of this. Blake with it for San Jose. He will lose that over to Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson for the Blackhawks. Opponent defense 10. Blake's going to get charged with a penalty. He'll go off for roughing. And we'll see what kind of power play the Blackhawks are looking at. 15. 3 or more 4-rated defensive players. We do not have that. So, that'll be an outside shot first for Madden. Madden from the point. That's a 12. That'll be a save. And an inside shot for the right wing, down to Byfuglien for an inside shot in the slot. Byfuglien. That's a 12. That's a goalie rating on Nabokov. 3, 7, and 11 are bad numbers. That's a 9. Save made by Nabokov. He will hold on. We'll get a face-off in the San Jose zone. We'll take that. We'll call that the last shot of the power play. Penalty expires. And we'll take that face-off to the right of Nabokov. Arena cheers. Yay! +1 to San Jose. That is a 2. That'll come over to Blake once again. And the Sharks are on the attack. Opponent defense 1. Hjalmarsson will take the puck away for an inside shot. Nickel will not try to intimidate. He's not going to risk a penalty. Hjalmarsson. That's a 6. He will lose that over to Blake. Blake gets a stick in there. Opponent defense 5. That'll be an outside shot for Nickel. Nickel will try to make a pass. That'll be passing L. He will lose that over to Byfuglien. Byfuglien for the Blackhawks. Passing D. That'll be an outside shot for Madden. Madden will try to make a pass. Passing L. He will lose that over to Ortmeyer. Ortmeyer. Lose the puck. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Left wing of the breakaway penetration rating 3 or more. Ladd is a 3. He's in alone on Nabokov. That's a 10. That is a goal on a 1 to 15. And no! Nabokov making a great save. He robs Ladd. And we'll take that face-off to the left of Nabokov. Arena cheers. Yay! Face-offs remain +1 to San Jose. And 11 will be superior any player. They'll give that to Blake. And the last play of the first period is going to lose the puck. Outside shot only for Hjalmarsson. Time ticking down as Hjalmarsson races down, throws it at the net. 7. He will lose that to Vlasic. Brrr! there's the horn to end the first period. Pavelski picking up one on the power play as the Sharks lead 1-0. We will get set for the second period of this game. The all-important Game 1 of the series. We saw Atlanta get theirs this morning. Will San Jose pick this one up? The fans here at the SAP Center are liking what they see so far. We'll get everything ready here for the second period as the Zamboni will do its thing on the SAP Center ice. Trying to be careful with some of my cables here, but I do want to make sure that the scores are coming through nice and clear for you guys. I really like this digital scoreboard that I've got now. It's actually doing its job very well. Just doing my shuffling off camera as usual. Okay, split deck's done. Now we'll get the action deck ready, just making sure the camera didn't freeze up on me. We'll get the action deck ready for the second period of this game. Moderately surprised Jester isn't here tonight cheering on the Blackhawks in the Western Conference Finals of this replay. First full hockey season replay, and of course it's had its warts and all with the changes I've had to make with inside the crease earlier in the replay. But we will talk more about that during Pino with Phoenix. When we talk about, well actually that'll be a special topic, I'll give it away now. But I am going to have a special topic this month on Pino with Phoenix around the state of sports season replays on the channel. Including the announcement of the winter 2026 season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defensemen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just getting everything set there. I will take my usual hydrate break in between periods. Okay. We are all set. So now let's jump into the second period where face-offs are even to start. That is a 2. That'll be Boyle with it for San Jose. And we're off once again to start the second. Opponent defense 2. Keith will take the puck away for an inside shot. Murray will try to intimidate. Murray will take the puck away. Murray for San Jose. Inside shot for anybody. They'll give that to Marlowe. Kane will try to intimidate. Kane will take the puck away. Kane for the Blackhawks. We'll lose it right back to Marlowe. Marlowe. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Taze. Taze from the point. That's a 9. That's a goalie rating on Nabokov. That's an 8. Save made by Nabokov. They'll give that to Heatley. Heatley for San Jose. Opponent defense 1. Brouwer will take the puck away for an outside shot. Brouwer will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck. Right back to Heatley. Heatley for San Jose. Opponent defense 6. That'll be an outside shot for Marlowe. Marlowe will try to penetrate. That's a 13. Seabrook will take the puck away. Seabrook for the Blackhawks. Lose the puck. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Right wing of the breakaway penetration rating 3 or more. Heatley is a 4. Heatley is in alone on Huey. That's a 5. That would be a goalie rating if the Sharks were on the power play. But Huey will make the save. He will hold on. We'll take that face-off to the right of Huey. Arena groans. Ugh. They would love to get another insurance goal here. Faceoffs remain even. A big offensive zone draw for the Sharks. That is a 1. That'll be over to Murray. Murray will have it. We are off once again. Opponent defense 4. Seabrook will take the puck away for an inside shot. Murray will try to intimidate. Murray will intimidate, take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Murray. That is a 17. That will be a penalty. Murray for roughing. But a power play 16. Well, let's go through the forwards line change, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to have all 4 rated defensive players. I can already see from San Jose's line change that we do not. So that'll be a no shots power play for the Sharks as they'll hold the Blackhawks at bay. Arena size. Phew! We'll bring that face-off right outside the San Jose zone. Face-offs are now +1 to the Sharks. That is a 15. That'll be an inferior left wing. That'll be Versteeg with it for the Blackhawks, and we're off once again. Opponent defense 1. Setaguchi will take the puck away for an outside shot. He will try to make a pass. Passing L. He will lose the puck over to Hossa. Hossa for the Blackhawks. Opponent defense 9. Klo. That is a penalty on Klo. That is a bad penalty. Defenseman line change, and then we'll see what kind of power play the Blackhawks get out of that. Getting a little bit chippy here in the second period. Getting a little testy. 15. 3 or more 4-rated defensive players. I think that we do have. Let me look at the parentheses. I believe that's for special teams. Let me just take a quick look at that. Let's see. Readings on. That's not what I want. As Conflict Board Gaming is first to join us here at the SAP Center. What am I... Oh, I know what I'm looking for here. Let's see. Something about the power play. Here we go. There's not anything about the rating, is there? Maybe there is here. Draw a split number and refer to that. Okay, that's not... Maybe there'll be something in advanced power play. Super advanced penalty chart, that's not what I want. Sorry, this is actually driving me a little bit nuts here. As Philip Reynolds also joins us here at the SAP Center. Problem is, let's see. Oh, here we go. Player A. Maybe this will tell me something. Readings on... Okay, that's not completely what I want, but... Okay, we're not going to worry about that right now. I'll have to look that up later. For now, we'll go with that the Sharks don't have 3 or more 4-rated defensive players. So that'll be an outside shot first for Sharp. Sharp from the point. That is a 4. That is a save. And then we will have an inside shot for Hossa. Hossa in the slot, trying to help the Blackhawks tie this game. That is a 9. That'll be a save, and the Sharks will kill a big power play. Arena cheers. Yay! We'll take that face-off just outside the San Jose zone. Face-offs are +1 to the Sharks. That is a 7. That'll be down to Klo, and we're off once again. Passing D. That'll be an inside shot for Pavelski. Sharp will try to intimidate. Sharp will take the puck away. Sharp with it now for the Blackhawks. Possible breakaway. Left wing of the breakaway penetration rating, 2 or more. Versteeg is a 4. He's in alone on Nabokov. That's a 7. That's a goalie rating. That's an 8. Save made by Nabokov. He will give that to Setaguchi. Setaguchi for the Sharks. Lose the puck. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Center if the breakaway penetration rating 3 or more. Sharp is a 4. Blackhawks now on the attack. That's an 11. That's a goalie rating on Nabokov. That's an 11. Score! Patrick Sharp ties the game for the Blackhawks here at 1. Arena groans. Ugh. You can't keep giving this Blackhawks team, actually you can't keep give either of these teams a chance to attack. And Phoenix does such a great job of bringing all the excitement of the hockey game. Thank you for the kind words, Conflict. Let's see if we can get some assists out of here. That will be from Hjalmarsson. Well, this part isn't exactly exciting, doing all the bookkeeping. And Campbell. We are tied now at 1 here, a little over halfway through the second period of this game. Teams will come back to center ice. Faceoffs are +1 to San Jose. A 6 will go over to Blake, and we're off once again. Here we go. Lose the puck, outside channeling for Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson will gain the zone, throw that at the net from the point. That's an 11. He will lose that over to Pavelski. Well, it'll be the new San Jose center because we have forwards line changes coming up. Nickel with it now for San Jose. Opponent defense 8. Madden will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Madden will hold it in at the point. Throw that at the net. That's a 3. Save made right back over to Nickel. Nickel with it. Opponent defense 11. That is a penalty on Madden for elbowing. 2, 3. And a 5. Checking the right defenseman if he's a 3 or more. Campbell is not. So that'll be an outside shot first for Ortmeyer. Ortmeyer from the point as they work it back. That's a 7. That's a save. Then it'll get worked over. Then it'll be Nickel taking it at the point. That's a 7. That's another save. And finally, we've got an inside shot for Malhotra. Malhotra with an inside shot. A 5. Save made, and the Blackhawks kill another penalty. Arena groans. Ugh. Faceoffs remain +1 to San Jose. That is an 18. That won't help the Sharks. That'll be Campbell for the Blackhawks, and we're off. Lose the puck, outside shot only from Malhotra. Malhotra from the point. Gaining the zone. That's a 7. Save made over to Madden. Madden trying to turn up ice with it. Stepping in to hold it in at the point is Blake. He will throw it at the net. That's a 7. Save made back to Madden. Madden trying to get the Blackhawks out of the zone. Opponent defense 8. Nickel will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Nickel holding that in at the point. That's a 6. Save made by Huet over to Campbell. Campbell with it. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Bufflin. Malhotra will try to intimidate. Malhotra will not intimidate. Bufflin with an inside shot. That is an 8. That's a rebound chance. Defense, any player with a defense rating of 4. Vlasic is a 4. Last play of the period. Opponent defense 7. Campbell will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Period ticking down. Campbell 7. Save made over to Ortmeyer. Brrr! There's the horn to end the second period of this game. Patrick Sharp picking up a breakaway goal here in the second period, sending us into the third period tied at 1. Tomorrow night, we'll see us back at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final between the New Jersey Devils and the Atlanta Thrashers. The Thrashers lead the series 1-0. Remember, the conference final round is a best of 5. I've modified the playoff format because there's no way I want to try to do best of 7 for all 4 rounds. I would be at this project. I would probably still be in the first round if I was doing best of 7 for every single series. Which is why I don't do best of 7 for every single series. I mean, it's helpful for as fast as Strat plays, but a lot of that's coming with more experience as I'm getting more and more comfortable with Strat hockey. As once again, we've got the Zamboni getting everything ready for the third period of this game. You know, it's kind of funny too. Just a year or two ago, the idea of me ever doing a hockey season replay would have been completely ludicrous. Now, I'm in the middle of one, and it's actually going pretty well. Yes, I know I kind of sound like I'm tooting my own horn a little bit, but in all seriousness, this project has actually been going very well. Aside from the hiccups I had with inside the crease and ending up having to drop that, but again, more about that to come during Pino with Phoenix. By which point I'm hoping this replay will be over. But we'll see about that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grabbing a quick hydrate break. And we are all set for the third period of this game. Face-offs, once again, are even. That is an 11. That will go to Boyle for San Jose, and we are off to start the third period. Lose the puck, outside shot for anybody. They will give that to Kane. Marleau will try to intimidate. Marleau will take the puck away. Marleau with it for the Sharks. Lose the puck, outside shot only for Kane. Kane from the point. He will step in to hold it in. 7. Save made over to Murray. Murray for San Jose. Passing E. He will lose the puck. Outside shot for Brouwer. Brouwer will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck over to Heatley. Heatley with it for San Jose. Opponent defense 8. Brouwer will take the puck away. Outside shot only. Brouwer holding it in at the point. That is a 6. Save made. They'll give that to Murray. Murray for San Jose. Opponent defense 7. Seabrook will step in to hold that in at the point. Sharks can't get out of their own zone. Save made over to Marleau. Marleau will lose it over to Kane. Kane with it for the Blackhawks. He will lose the puck. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Heatley. Brouwer will try to intimidate. Brouwer will take the puck away. Brouwer with it now for Chicago. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Heatley. Heatley holds it in at the point. That's a 7. Save made over to Seabrook. Seabrook looking to turn up the ice. Opponent defense 7. Murray steps in, holds that in at the point. Murray from the point. 9. Save made over to Brouwer. Brouwer, Chicago, trying to get something going here. Opponent defense 10. That is a penalty on Heatley. Forwards line change coming up, and then we'll flip over our 3 cards. A huge power play coming up for the Blackhawks. Drawing a split. That is a 5. If the right D is a 3 or more, Boyle is a 4. So that'll be an outside shot for Versteeg. Versteeg from the point. That's a 9. Save made by Nabokov. Then we'll have an inside shot for Hossa. Hossa gets that down in the slot. He's going to turn that loose. That's a 7. That's a goalie rating on Nabokov. That's a 9. Save made by Nabokov in the waning seconds of the power play. He will hold on with the Blackhawks bearing down on him, and we'll get a face-off to the right of Nabokov. Arena cheers. Yay! Face-offs are now +1 to San Jose. That's an 8. That'll be a superior right wing. That'll be Setaguchi, and we're off once again for the Sharks. Opponent defense 4. That'll be an inside shot for Klo. Seabrook will try to intimidate. Seabrook will take the puck away. Seabrook with it now for the Blackhawks. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Murray. Murray holding that in at the point. Murray, 9. Save made over to Versteeg. Versteeg looking to turn it up ice for Chicago. Klo will step in, hold that in at the point. Klo, 8. That's a rebound chance. Offense, any player with an offense rating 3 or more. Pavelski is a 4. He's going to follow close rebound into the net. 7 is a goalie rating on Huey. That's an 8. Score! Joe Pavelski giving the Sharks a 2-1 lead here in the third period. That is his second of the night. Arena cheers. Yay! That'll be from Chloe. And we'll flip over a card to get an assist. Let's see here. That will be Boyle. So that'll be Pavelski from Chloe and Boyle. And the Sharks now have a 2-1 lead here in the third. We'll bring the teams back to center ice. Faceoffs are +1 to San Jose. That is a 3. That'll come down to Chloe. And we're off once again for the Sharks. Opponent defense 3. Hossa will take the puck away for an inside shot. Murray will try to intimidate. Murray will take the puck away. Murray with it now for San Jose. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Keith. Keith steps in, holds it in. That's a 10. Save made over to Boyle. And we've got a defenseman line change. So that'll be Blake coming out with it after San Jose finishes their line changes and Hjalmarsson stands back up. Opponent defense 1. Hjalmarsson will take the puck away for an inside shot. Pavelski will try to intimidate. Pavelski will take the puck away. Pavelski for San Jose. Inside shot for anybody. He will give that to Chloe. Hossa will try to intimidate. Hossa will take the puck away. Hossa with it now for the Blackhawks. We'll lose it right back to Chloe. Chloe will lose the puck. Campbell stepping in to hold that in. He will throw that at the net. That's a 10. He will lose that over to Blake. Blake looking to turn up ice with it. Passing D. He will lose the puck. Outside shot for Sharp. Sharp will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck over to Chloe, and we've got a forwards line change. Malhotra with it for San Jose. Opponent defense 11. That is a penalty on Byfuglien. He's going off for roughing. Bad time to be taking penalties if you're a Blackhawk. That is a 10. Checking the right wing. Byfuglien is a 2. That'll still be a busy power play. We'll start off with an outside shot from Malhotra. That's a 7. That'll be a save. Then we have an outside shot for Nickel. He'll work that back to the point. Nickel will throw that at the net. That's a 10. That's going to be a save by Huey. Then we have an outside shot for Ortmeyer. Puck works back to the point. Ortmeyer will throw that in. 6 is another save. And finally, we've got an inside shot for Ortmeyer. Ortmeyer in the slot with that. That's a 9. Save made. Huey will hold on. We'll get that face-off. We'll get that face-off inside the Chicago zone. Arena groans. Ugh. They'd like to see one more goal here to get some breathing room here. But face-offs are +1 to San Jose. That is a 15. That'll be an inferior left wing win. That is Ladd. Huey starting to look at the bench. Wondering if he's going to get pulled. Let's go. Opponent defense 5. That'll be an outside shot for Byfuglien. Byfuglien will try to make a pass. Passing L. He'll lose the puck over to Nickel. Nickel for San Jose. Passing E. He will lose the puck. Outside shot for Byfuglien. Byfuglien will not get fancy. He's going to throw that at the net. That's an 11. That would be a goalie rating if the Blackhawks were on the power play, but Nabokov will smother it. We'll take that face-off to the right of Nabokov. Huge offensive zone draw coming up for the Blackhawks. The face-offs are +1 to San Jose, though. That is a 20. That will go to Byfuglien, and we're off once again. Chicago gets a big win. Opponent defense 6. That'll be an outside shot for Ladd. Ladd will throw that at the net. That's a 7. Save made over to Blake. Blake for San Jose. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Ladd. Ladd is going to take the shot. That's a 7. Save made right back to Blake. Blake passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Malhotra. Malhotra will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck. Defensive left wing has it. Extra attacker coming out for Chicago. Ladd with it now. Lose the puck. Outside shot for anybody. They will give that to Blake at the point. Blake stepping in. 11. Save made. Well, actually, save made, but that There's the horn to end the game. Pavelski's second of the night ends up being the difference in this one, as the San Jose Sharks will take this one 2-1 over the Blackhawks. San Jose will take a 1-0 lead in the series. Arena cheers. Yay! And that will do it for Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Tomorrow night, we will be at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the New Jersey Devils and the Atlanta Thrashers. The Thrashers lead the series 1-0. Wednesday, we're continuing with hockey action as we're debuting a new hockey game on the channel. We are going to be playing Hockey Blast by Play Games. And that was a good game. Thanks for the kind words once again, Conflict. Saturday, Mystical Munchies will continue out of the official Elder Scrolls cookbook as we make the entree, Companion's Meatball Bake. Next week, the fall campaign will continue as we find ourselves over the skies of Europe once again in B-17 Flying Fortress Leader by DVG. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone. The San Jose Sharks hold off a furious attack by the Blackhawks to take a 2-1 victory in Game 1 and a 1-0 series lead. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow in Atlanta.